All right. Welcome to another market review. So I'll be doing the 27th of March. It's a Friday, so looking at the news release for today, there wasn't any. So we'd be start looking for prices, volatility at around 9 a.m. So going into today, still looking at this monthly fair value gap here. Still expecting to see price eventually retrace into this gap, which we did today, but that was later in the session. Looking at the daily, we had this range here. And as you can see, we reacted quite bearishly off this key level. So I'd be expecting lower prices to this external range liquidity on the daily, and also that monthly fair value gap. So going into today, I was wanting to look for more sells into these key levels. Yesterday we had already hit this external range liquidity, so I'd just be looking for continued lower prices to that monthly fair value gap. Then we look at the 90-minute chart. And we can see that this is now the new range that I'm paying attention to. As you can see, we took out that low. And now we're in between this low and the monthly fair value gap. So what I'd be looking for is any lower time frame bearish SMTs forming inside this gap to take it lower to that higher time frame gap on the monthly. As you can see on the 15-minute, there wasn't any SMTs on the highs to enter off, and neither on the 5-minute. Price just never came into the fair value gap and just kind of ran lower, and we've now hit into that higher time frame target of the monthly fair value gap. So yeah, so no trades today, but looking at what can happen now. So now that we're tapping into here, I would be on the lookout for a low time frame SMT, like a daily, like a previous month low SMT, or even a previous week low SMT, starting next week, to see if we are going to get any sort of bullish reactions from this monthly fair value gap and continue higher. If we don't get any SMTs on the lows and we continue to show kind of like weakness and continue lower, I guess we could look for other key levels on this monthly chart, like this second fair value gap. So if this fair value gap fails, we could expect price to come into this one, and then we'd probably reevaluate how price reacts then. So yeah, kind of a slower week than usual, but it is what it is. But yeah, that's about it for today, and I'll be back on Monday to see what's up. All right, see you next time.